Welcome to Randy's Old Time Radio Shows. Tonight, saddle up and ride into the Wild West with U.S. Marshal Lightning Jim Whipple, his trusty horse Thunder, and his loyal deputy Whitey Larson. From the dusty trails to the lawless towns, Lightning Jim brings justice to the frontier. Get ready for action-packed adventures, cowboy wisdom, and the rugged spirit of the American West. Ride tall in the saddle, partners. It's Lightning Jim.
It's your misfortune and none of my own. Hi-I-O, get along, you little doggies. You know that the prairie will be your new home.
Close on the heels of the gold rush in 1849 followed crime and lawlessness. Bandits and outlaws murdered honest miners for their gold. Years later, mining companies organized, but to some extent the evil still persisted, until finally the ever-reliable United States Marshals were asked to enlist in the miners' war on crime. We move now to a mining town in New Mexico and join Lightning Jim Whipple and Whitey Larson in the office of the Aztec Mining Company. Lane Prentice, the company's express manager, is reading a letter Lightning has given him from the Attorney General in Washington.
Now, it says in this letter that you boys have been assigned to track down the vermin that's been murdering our guards and stealing our gold. When you figuring to start, Marshal?
Just as soon as Whitey here can water the horses, while I get the lowdown on these thieving coyotes.
Here, wait a minute, Lightning. Ain't we going to put on the feedback first? Yes, my stomach is growling worse than a store street dog.
I got some bread and cheese in my pack to lead it on straight.
Oh, that's cute.
What about it, Prentice? Can you give us any clue to the hombre that's been doing this dirty work?
I'm afraid not, Marshal. All I know is that the gold shipments ain't coming through from the mine in Hernandez. Of course, I've got my suspicions.
What kind of suspicions?
Well, I don't like to gab about a man behind his back, Marshal, but this new fellow up to the mines, Jeff Allen, has been acting mighty suspicious lately.
Yeah? What's his business?
He's the new field boss at Hernandez in charge of shipping the gold.
I see. You kind of figure Allen's responsible for seeing to it that the gold don't get here, huh?
Well, I ain't sure. But all I know is them shipments were never held up till Jeff Allen was appointed field boss. What's more, Allen and me are the only ones who know when the gold's coming through.
Well, guess me and Whitey better hop along and take a gander at Mr. Allen. What trail did he take?
Well, there's only one trail you can take, Marshal, and that's through the mountains.
I see.
And take a guide with you, and when you get to Hernandez, keep your eye peeled. My hunch is that Jeff Allen knows more about them murders and the stolen gold than he's admitting.
Well, reckon we must be halfway to Hernandez by now. That is, providing Pedro, the guide up ahead there, sure he knows the trail.
Early Pedro knows the trail all right, Lightning. He tell me he used to ride it for the mining company before the gold was stolen.
That's so.
Say, you got an idea who's doing it, Lightning?
No, Whitey, I ain't. Our friend Prentice wasn't much help.
Senor,
What is it, Pedro?
this is place, senor, where El Bandito kill guards and steal gold.
Well, one give this place a look, see. Maybe there's a clue to the jasper that's been doing all this killing and stealing. Oh. What you got there, Whitey?
Doggone if I know, Lightning. Just a piece of silver, I reckon.
Let me look at it. Well, you old polecat. That's a bullet. Silver bullet.
Silver bullet?
I don't blame you, though, for not recognizing it. Ain't a shooting iron manufactured nowadays that'll fire a slug like this. Innocent looking plaything, ain't it?
The silver bullet, senor. It is the same bullet El Bandito used to kill El Capitan of the gold train.
Yeah? So, that's the story, eh? First time I heard of a killer using a silver bullet, but it puts a mighty interesting light on...
Down, Hunter!
Get the cover, quick! There's where the shoot is coming from, Whitey. Over there behind that rock. See the smoke?
Oh, I see it, the sneaking skunk. I show him something. Oh, missed him by God.
There it goes. Look at him hightail it out of there.
Well, I get him for sure this.
Too late, Whitey. He's ducked out of sight. I'd give a week's pay to get a peek at that Jasper's face. Steady, thunder. Come on. Let's hit the trail. We got some tall riding to do.
Come on, boys. You think the fella knows who we are, like that?
That's just what I'm thinking. There's only one hombre knows we have taken the trail to Hernandez today. Unless my guess is plumb local, Whitey. The snake that's been aiming to kill us is our friend Prentice.
Arriving in Hernandez, Jim and Whitey went immediately to the office of Jeff Allen.
I'm mighty glad you've come, Marshal. Anybody can get at these murdering yellow bellies. You're the one.
Thanks, Mr. Allen. After providing target practice for one of them this afternoon, I'm just itching to lay hands on that gang.
Oh, that goes for me too, Black Johnny.
Tell me, Mr. Allen, ever seen the likes of this before?
I sure have, Marshal.
Yeah?
It's a silver bullet. The same kind of slug that's been used to murder the leader of the pack train every time the gold is stolen. And it all is located clean through the heart.
Look to him, and if that Jasper must be a dead shot, all right.
I tell you, Marshal, the Jasper that's the brains of this gang ain't no ordinary killer. Every time a shipment is held up, them Mexicans of mine hightail it out of the mountain, blabbering about evil spirits, dressed like ghosts, with grinning skulls on their chests.
Yeah?
Yeah. By the time I heard 'em back, the gang's vamoosed with the gold.
I see. You never met up with these gun-toting ghosts yourself, did you, Mr. Allen?
No, Marshal, I didn't. My job is to stay here and supervise the camp. But if we can't get the gold through to Youngsville, there ain't no sense in mining it. I'm taking the next shipment through myself.
Yeah? When you're planning your next shipment?
Thursday.
Thursday, eh? That's 2 days away.
Yeah?
Does Prentice know about it?
What? Sure. He knows every time I ship the gold.
Tell me, Mr. Allen, there ever been any bad blood between you and Prentice?
Oh, I wouldn't call it that, Marshal. He was just a mite put out because I was appointed field boss up here instead of him, that's all.
I see.
Hey, you ain't suspecting Prentice?
No, I ain't suspecting nobody yet. One last question, Mr. Allen.
Huh?
You know of an hombre in this part of the country that collects Spanish antiques?
You mean, family heirlooms and stuff like that?
That's it, jewels. You know, old furniture. Maybe even guns that was used a couple of centuries ago.
Matter of fact, I do, Marshal.
Yeah?
Yeah. Don Felipe Ramirez, his name is. And to hear him talk, he's got the finest collection of Spanish antiques in the country.
Where does this Don Felipe hang out, Mr. Allen?
He lives in that big rancho up there on the hill. But you can generally locate him at the Cafe La Casa Ora.
Thanks. Come on, Whitey. Let's say a little visit to the Casa Ora. See that dark, sinister-looking Spaniard at that table over there, Whitey?
You mean the Jaeger with the long sideburns and the black mustache?
Yeah, that's one. That's Don Felipe Ramirez. I had the bartender point him out. Come on, we'll go over and introduce ourselves. I got me an idea, Whitey. Good evening, Senor Ramirez. My name is Dennis. This is my assistant, friend Olson.
Pleased to meet you.
Senores, what can I do for you?
Senor Ramirez, I'm the purchasing agent for a wealthy antique collector in San Francisco. His name I'm not at liberty to disclose. My client has heard of your excellent collection of Spanish antiques, and he sent me down here to make you an offer.
Your client is a wise man, senor. My collection is famous all over the world.
Yeah.
Many of my pieces have been bequeathed to me by my ancestors.
Well, that's so. Then you'll show us your collection, Don Felipe?
Oh, mis amigos, it is such a pity you have traveled so far for nothing. My collection, it is not for sale.
Oh, it's too bad.
However, maybe you like I show it to you, eh?
Sure would.
Sure, come, senor. We go to my rancho. I show you something you will not forget.
Well, Don Felipe's collection of antiques betray the identity of the mysterious bandit killer? We'll follow the two marshals on their adventures in just a moment. And now for part 2 of the thrilling adventures of Lightning Jim and the Silver Bullet. Masquerading as purchasing agents for a wealthy antique collector, Lightning Jim and Whitey have been invited by Don Felipe Ramirez to see his collection of Spanish heirlooms. We join them now at Don Felipe's rancho.
Well, senores, what do you think of Don Felipe's collection, eh?
Well, sir, that's the most complete collection of Spanish antiques I've ever seen.
No, that's so.
That's a mighty interesting pair of silver-mounted pistols hanging over the fireplace, Don Felipe. Mind if we take a look at them?
Do not touch them, senor.
Huh?
Do not touch them. Fine. I am so sorry. I do not mean to be rude, senor, but these pistols, they are my most prized possession. Very old and brittle. If you touch them, they fall apart.
Oh, well, they look strong enough to shoot.
Nevertheless, senor, do not take them from the wall. Senor, you wish to see me, Pancho?
Si, senor.
Pardon, senores.
Senor, frente to Oriente.
Gracias. You will excuse me, senores. There is a matter I must...
That's all right, Don
Hey,
Felipe.
take your time.
Quick, Whitey. We gotta act fast.
Hey, what you going to do, Lightning?
Gotta have a look at them pistols the Don's so anxious about. I got a hunch they're going to fire this silver bullet you picked up on the trail.
He did not say you to come to the rancho only when I sent for you.
Now, don't worry, boss. Nobody saw me. I sneaked in through the secret passage. I had to come to warn you.
To warn me?
Yeah. I had a visit this morning from 2 United States Marshals. Lightning Jim Whipple and Whitey Larson. They're in Hernandez right now and investigate them holdups we pulled off.
Why you not come tell me this morning?
Because I was following Whipple as far as the divide. Tried to slug him, but...
Yes. What do these Lightning Jim look like?
Well, he's a true-fisted buckaroo. Tall, rangy. They say he can pull a gun faster than a rabbit can strike. Whitey the Swede is a...
Swede? One of those is a Swede?
Yeah. Well, what's wrong, boss?
Wait. Come here. Now, look. Look through those cracks in the door and tell me what you see.
Jumping Jim, what's happening? That's Lightning Jim Whipple and Whitey Larson, the two marshals I've been telling you about.
So, they think to make those fools of Don Felipe, eh? We will see.
Suppose they suspect you of stealing the golden coconut gun?
Of course they suspect you, fool. Come with me while I get a gun. I will show these your weepers what it means to make the joke with Don Felipe.
Look, Whitey, how wild and shiny these pistols are. They've been in the Don family for hundreds of years, all right. But I'm wagering they've been fired as recently as last week. And that silver bullet.
You hear this, Lightning? It's the silver bullet that and then the rest. By the proof that Don Felipe killed the Lord and stole the gold himself.
It would prove the bullet was fired from the Don's pistol, Whitey. But it wouldn't prove the Don pulled the trigger. That's what we've got to prove. Yeah. The gun's all right. Now, look at the silver bullet. The barrel's low.
See, I found something too. Look here in this pistol box and the mantle.
You sure have, partner. The sharpshooter's medal. According to Jeff Allen, each of them guards died with a silver bullet clean through his heart. Only a supermarket hand in his hands could have done that. And this medal testifies that Don Felipe is just the kind of a sharpshooter that we've been looking for.
You are very smart, Senor Weevil. Keep your hands up, Senor.
Look out for him, boss. He's greased lightning on the draw.
It's about time you hoisted your true colors, Prentice. Next time you aim to kill me, I hope you're shooting the powerful lot sharper than it was back there on the trail.
There ain't gonna be no next time for you, Whipple. Your number's up right now.
That is talking up. You will be so kind to give me those pistols and the silver bullets, Senor Weevil. Yes. Senor Prentice, you will take away the guns of the prisoner.
You bet I will, boy.
That is good. Now, amigos, you will go as I direct. The Senor Weevil is a lover of rare antiques, Senor Prentice. Maybe in my underground chamber of horrors, we will find some little instrument of torture with which to amuse him, eh?
Late that night, Lane Prentice and Don Felipe hold a conference in the Spaniard's private office.
You seem nervous.
Hell, I am. They're United States government men, and when they miss...
You underestimate Don Felipe, Senor. Our friend, the marshal, will be gone pronto like the wind. I have the way of making men disappear. The way of been bequeathed to me by my ancestors. When will the gold be shipped again?
Thursday. That's 2 nights from now. Jeff Allen's aiming to take the shipment through himself.
I think you do not like those, Senor Allen, huh?
You're thinking straight, boss. I've been aching to get even with that double-crossing polecat ever since he had his self-appointed field boss instead of me. It'll be a pleasure to see you put that silver bullet in his heart, Thursday.
Maybe, Senor, you like it better if the gold is shipped tomorrow, huh? Then, Senor Allen, we have one day left to live.
Hey, that'll be great. How you going to take it?
I myself can do nothing, Senor. But I think maybe we persuade the Senor Weevil to arrange it for us, huh? Listen closely, amigo.
Buddy, wake up. Take the sleep out of your eyes, partner. We got work to do.
They're already like this.
Judging from the wicked-looking irons hanging from the rafters, I'd say we was in Don Felipe's private torture chamber.
Yo, in here, minutes, let's get off there.
You ain't forgetting the Don chained us to the wall last night, are you, partner?
Yo, I think I forget all right, like.
Oh, what's the matter?
I've been sleeping on some kind of an old weapon. It looks like a short iron spear.
Better hang on to it, buddy. You can get Prentice or the Spaniard into coming close enough to us. Might come in handy.
Yo, I used to take it for we get the chance to tell you.
Hey, buddy. Look at the end of that rope hanging on the wall over there.
Yo, I see. It's marked with skull and bones on the front.
Yeah, a death feather. Just like Jeff Allen said, scared the fight out of his Mexican. Made him desert the gold that was supposed to be guarded.
Well, I guess that proves that Don is the thief, all right.
Yeah, but it still don't prove that Don killed the guards. Somebody's coming. Oh, there's a Spaniard apprentice. Set on that iron thing you got me ready. I got a hunch we can use it to make a break. If you say nothing, give me an eye, all right?
Buenos dias, senores. You sleep well, huh?
Sure. Personally, I like sleeping in irons better than on a feather mat.
A friend has the sense of humor, Senor Prentice.
He'll laugh out of the other side of his mouth before we're through with him, boss.
Oh, si, senor. Now we make the better joke, eh? Si. Give those pen and paper to the Senor Weevil.
Sure, boss.
Now, senor, you will write what I tell you.
Well, you'll have to unlock these irons first. And can't write with his hands tied.
Oh, si, bueno. Unlock the chains from the senor's wrist, Senor Prentice.
You better watch him. He's greased lightning.
You will address the letter to the Senor Jeff Allen. Right is following, amigo. Young, keep talk. You plan to ship gold tomorrow. Ship gold tonight. And treat them. I will join you later. No, Senor Weeple, you will sign it.
No, Ramirez. Jeff Allen's taking the gold to himself. I send him this note. It'll be the same as sending him to his death.
That is the joke, amigo. You are not amused, eh? If you do not sign the note, Senor, I make you to laugh with the torture my ancestors used.
I'm not a fool, Don Felipe. You're just army enough to do it. All right. I'll sign.
You are one smart man, Senor. I give this note with your silver bullet to Pancho to take to those Senor Allen. Then he will be positive it come from you. No, Prentice, you lock him up while I go send the message.
I'll do that with pleasure.
Hasta luego, amigo. I will wait for you tonight at Limestone Rock. Let us hope for much gold, eh? Adios, senores.
Well, Marshal, what do you suppose the Attorney General will say when you tell him you've been spending your valuable time trussed up in chains like a hound dog, if you live? Hey, let me lock up them hands of yours. And don't make no wrong moves, mister. You'll get a slug out of this shooting iron.
Good work, Jeff. You came just in time.
What? Where is he?
Nice work, Whitey. Tossing that iron bar on the floor. Made him turn around just long enough for me to crack him on the head with his handcuffs.
By Jiminy, you are greased lightning, all right.
We've got to work fast. Here's the key to your cage.
Yo.
Whitey, get into this polecat's clothes. Get him into yours.
Yo.
I'll explain my plans while you're changing.
All right, you're the boss, lightning.
You get into Prentice Dub. I feel it as fast as you can to Jeff Allen.
Yo.
Tell him the note I wrote's a frame-up. But to ship the gold tonight just like the note says.
Yo, I get this.
And tell him to be sure to wear this under his shirt when he takes the shipment through.
What is that, lightning?
It's an antique chain breastplate found on the floor. When you get to Jeff Allen, ask him to round up the posse for you. And surround Limestone Rock. But instruct the men not to open fire on the gang. The Don Felipe lets loose with that silver bullet at Jeff.
Yo. See, I finished changing the clothes now, lightning.
Good. Just lift this coyote and lock him in your chair.
See, what are you going to do, lightning?
I'm staggering this poor cat. And then laying him on his belly, so Don Felipe will think he's asleep face down.
No, but I mean, what you going to do while I'm going?
I'm staying here and checking the evidence, Whitey. You can expect me tonight at Limestone Rock.
No, but suppose Don Felipe come back.
Just why I gotta stay here, Whitey. If Don Felipe came back and found us gone, we'd hightail it out of here. We wouldn't have no proof that he was the gas. We were done to kill him. We've got to let him go through with the holdup. And catch him in the act of trying to kill Jeff Allen.
Yo, sure, I see now.
But get going. Ain't got no time to lose.
Lightning Jim, pretending to be chained and handcuffed, awaits the coming of Don Felipe.
Oh, you see my two brave law eagles are still in their nest.
Yes, Tom. We know when we're late. But if we ever get out of here...
That you will never do, Marshal. When I return with the gold from the holdup, I have plans for you and your deputy. My ancestors have bequeathed me not only a heritage of fine weapons, but a knowledge of how to dispose of those who, shall we say, annoy us.
Yeah, we take a lot of killing, Don. And if you do torture us to death, just remember there's more United States Marshals where I come from, and they'll get...
You gringos, you are not clever enough to catch me, senor. Now I can see that the chains of you and your deputy are good and secure.
Now, look here, Don. Now, have a little mercy, can't you? My deputy's worn out worrying about what you're going to do to her. He just fell asleep. Now, let him sleep, won't you?
Muy bien. I am sure Senor Francis trained you both well. He's very afraid of your reputation, Marshal. Bueno, I go now to gather a little more gold for my storeroom, which, as you already know to your sorrow, is filled with the gold shipments which are so mysteriously disappearing. Just like you will do when I return.
So the masquerade was successful, and unaware of the trap that Lightning Jim had set for him at Limestone Rock, Spaniard donned his weird white robe with a grinning death's head and rode to meet the gold train. Releasing himself from his chains, Lightning Jim trailed him and joined Whitey in concealment behind a huge boulder.
No time for the fight, buddy. No Lightning. They got the Don and his teeth and coyotes surrounded. And there you stick for me to give them the word. Listen. Right, Johnny Flagging. Here comes the tack train now. It's the gold train, all right. There's Alan riding around the bend. Look, Mikey, the Spaniard. He's standing on that rock. No, give me a minute, Lightning. He's in to get Mr. Allen with the silver bullet. Hold your fire, Mikey. Alan's got on the train armor. We've got to give the Spaniard the first shot. There it is. Turn your wolves loose. Mikey. All right, boys. Shot fire.
Put down that pistol, Ramirez.
I can see with us. Oh, you are more clever than I thought. You escape my chains, but you will not escape my silver bullet.
Look out, Lightning.
My scalp's on it, and your weapon. Oh, never have I seen a caballero so lightning fast and a draw. Oh,
We got him. I surrendered. You all right, my son? Sure thing, Miss Allen. Don Fuller didn't even nick me. Now I can prove that Don Felipe is the man who's been killing your guard.
well, that's your Martin. One thing you cannot prove.
Oh, yes, it can, Don Felipe. And that's why I only wounded you and didn't shoot you through your black heart. I'm saving you for a little rope trick used by Uncle Sam. Not so bad as torture, but just as effective to dispose of those who annoy. Open your shirt, Alan. Let me see that chain breastplate you're wearing.
Dios, it's been humble. You are clever, Senor Martin.
Yeah, Marshal. What are you doing? I'm looking for the silver bullet that was fired at you just a few minutes ago. That is, like all the other fancy shooting, this one's embedded right over the heart. If Whitey hadn't brought you this armor to wear, you'd be pushing up daisies now. They'd burned if I wouldn't.
And so ends another thrilling adventure in the lives of United States Marshal Lightning Jim Whipple and his deputy Whitey Larson. Well, folks, that's all for this episode here on Randy's Old Time Radio Shows. Now, bringing these golden oldies back to life takes no small amount of time and effort from our good friend Randy, cleaning up the audio, converting the files, and making sure each show has the best audio possible. If you've enjoyed the program and you'd like to help keep these classics on the airwaves night after night, why not consider a small donation? Every penny goes straight to supporting Randy's work and helping this channel stay on the air. You'll find the links down in the description below. And for those of you kind souls who've already given, Randy tips his fedora to you. Your support truly keeps this old radio spirit alive. Thanks ever so much. And until next time, keep those dials tuned and keep the memories rolling.